Welcome to the second video on pricing decisions. We now look at the optimal pricing approach. This is a four-step approach. Step one, you determine the demand function. The demand function usually is given to you. The demand function formula is usually given to you in the questions. Then step two is to make the marginal revenue equation given equal to the value of marginal cost. Then step three, you substitute the values found for A and B in steps 1 into the MRR formula and solve. Finally, step 4, you take the quantities found in step 3 and put them into the demand function to find the price that should be charged. We apply that in an example question. A firm charges $18 per unit for its product. At this price, it sells 17,000 units. Research has shown that when prices were changed by $1 per unit, sales changed by 2,000 units. The product has a constant variable cost per unit of $5. The demand function is given by P equals A minus BQ. The marginal revenue will be MRR equals A minus 2BQ. We are required to determine the price to be charged to maximize profits. Step 1 is to determine the demand function. The demand function is given as P equals A minus BQ. So we find B is found by change in price divided by change in quantity. So the change in price is $1, the change in quantity is $2. So 1 divided by, not $2, but 2,000 units. So $1 divided by 2,000 units gives us our B as 0.0005. We know our Q is 17,000 units. So we substitute to find for A. A would be found to be 26.50. Once we get A, we can now find P by substituting that in the demand function formula. So our demand function formula becomes P equals 26.50 minus 0.0005 Q. Step 2 is to make the MRR equation given equal to the value of MC. So work out the profit maximizing equation. So our MRR, which is given as A equals 2 minus BQ, so we substitute now our variable cost, which is the marginal cost, is given as $5. So 5 is going to substitute the MRR, since we're saying the MRR is equal to the MC. So 5 equals 26.50 minus 0.001Q. 001Q comes about by multiplying our B. We substitute our B, which we found as 0.0005, then you multiply that by 2, which is in the MR formula. That gives us our Q as 21,500 units. Then we move to step 3, which is you substitute the values found, not just step 4, take the quantity found in step 3. So we already found the quantity as 21,500. We take that and put it in the demand function formula. Then we find the price. So we get the 21,500. We place that as our Q in the demand function formula. We already have A, so the price that we need is $15.75 per unit. So that brings us to the conclusion of pricing decision. You do well to review, practice these calculations on your calculator. After you've gone through the video at least twice, then pick some questions from the revision kit, attempt and see whether you've understood the concept. That is the end of this video lecture.